Hi, this is Warden Air 1111. Thank you for watching another video of mine. Thank you to everyone who's been liking, commenting, subscribing to my channel, to my videos, and to everyone who's been getting personal readings from me. Reminder, I have 10% off all of my readings for the month of September, so you have a couple more days to take advantage of that if you are interested. Yeah, so I hope you guys all had a good week. I wasn't able to do the midweek. I want to get more consistent again. I wasn't able to do the midweek just because things have been super crazy at work this week, with a lot of things changing, and so that's been taking up a lot of time. But yeah, I definitely want to get back on schedule with you guys. But this is going to be the Divine Masculine Energy reading, and I'm going to do it a little bit differently this time. I'm going to be doing a kind of messages from your Divine Masculine type of reading, and I have retired this reading still, but I'm just going to be using a different deck to get a few different kind of areas of messages that are coming through from the Divine Masculine to the Divine Feminine. So let's go ahead and get started. So I'm just going to get messages for the Divine Feminine from the Divine Masculine. And so whatever wants to come through. Messages from the Divine Masculine Collective. So the first card that we got is Balance, Archangel Zachariel. So this is the need for balance and moderation, cooperation and compromise. Wait for perfect timing. Oh my gosh. The second card we got is the Release card, Archangel Azrael, the end of a phase or situation, spiritual transformation, time to move on. Sorry about that. Let's get one or two more cards for messages. And I got two. Okay, so we have the Sun that came out, Archangel Uriel. Happy outcome, brilliant new ideas that lead to success, have confidence in yourself. And that came out on top of the Four of Fire, the Four of Wands. Contentment, peace, and abandonment. Contentment, peace, and abundance. A happy home life. The successful completion of a project. I just saw the Five of Pentacles. So first of all, we have three major arcana. Balance, Release, the Sun. And then we have the Four of Fire. So let's go ahead and go card by card to see what are the messages that the Divine Masculine has for the Divine Feminine for each of these different areas. Okay. So what is the message that the Divine Masculine have for the Divine Feminine with this Balance card? What's being balanced? What is the message with this Balance card? Message with this Balance card. Okay, so we have the Four of Wands in reverse. And the bottom of the deck is the Eight of Wands. So I feel like the Divine Masculine is saying with this Balance card that things are literally out of balance. Like the Four of Wands reverse is like things are unstable. There may be fighting, discontentment, stress is happening in the home, in your foundation. So I feel like the Divine Masculine is saying that specifically regarding, I feel like this is regarding the connection with the Divine Feminine, that the things that are unbalanced between us, the things that are not working, that are causing stress on your end, causing stress on my end, those things are going to be balanced. Those things are going to be fixed. Everything is going to develop in divine timing, in perfect timing. we're going to move on. We're going to go forward and balance the things that are not working, that are causing any type of stressors or, you know, blockages in our connection. So let's see what this is about. So what are these things that are causing these things that are needing to be balanced? Why is this Four of Wands reversed? Yep, like I said. So now we just have the Justice card in reverse and the Page of Cups upright. So literally all of the kind of lingering things from the past, lingering truths that need to be said, endings that need to happen, those things are going to be happening. And then Divine Masculine is going to be able to come with this as this Page of Cups to be like, okay, now we can balance this. Now we can move forward. Now I can offer this cup of love to you. And I like that we have this Justice card in reverse, and I'm going to clarify this in a second, but because we also have this Release card as the next one and the Sun. So I feel like this is lots of realizations of the endings that need to happen that would be impacting the Divine Feminine and the Divine Masculine together. So the bottom of the deck for this is the Three of Pentacles in reverse. So like I said, all the things that have been causing blockages, that have been preventing you two from building your foundation together, whether it's finances, whether it's distance, which I think is something that is coming through a lot, those things are going to be balanced. Those things are going to be fixed so that the relationship can really start to take off. So let's get a card for why is this Justice card in reverse? What is the things that are needing to be balanced? What are the things that are going to be balanced that have been providing some type of block? Okay, and I got another 4. So some people definitely have been seeing a lot of 4s, and even the balance card is 14. Yeah, so this is the Home card. So this is about stability, foundation again. Some people, their blockages have literally been, like I said, their location, the area where they're staying. Others, it's like your family have been causing some type of blockages for some reason. And look, some more 4s, bottom of the deck, the magnifying glass, 44. So part of the thing that's been causing imbalance for some of you is that there have been cracks in your foundation at home, basically, but they weren't being recognized. But now either you, or it looks like, because this is from the Divine Masculine, your Divine Masculine is recognizing the cracks in the foundation that he has, whether there's another person involved, whether it's just their family, which for some reason I'm getting like some Divine Masculine are dealing with family blockages that they are needing to overcome. So the card that I just got is the Letter. This is about communication coming through. And the bottom of the deck that I got is the Tomb. This is about things ending. So I feel like I said, we got the magnifying glass before. Divine Masculine is recognizing cracks and things in his foundation and his home, and what he thought was stable that's actually providing blockages. And he's starting to realize and communicate these things and end the blockages. Dealing with these things directly and then ending the situation. So let's go on to the next card that we got for messages to the Divine Feminine, which is from the Divine Masculine, is the Release card. So this is the Death card. And again, it says the end of a phase or situation, spiritual transformation, time to move on. So Divine Masculine, I feel like, is definitely saying that they are ending things, they are shifting things in their life. So let's see what we need to know from this one. I already saw the Devil card, my Karmic card, and the Four of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like the Divine Masculine is really saying Let's see. What is this card about? What is this release card about for messages to the Divine Feminine from the Divine Masculine? Messages to Six of Wands. Yeah, Divine Masculine is successfully releasing something in their life. They're successfully ending a situation. Bottom of the deck is the Ace of Pentacles. So they're moving on. Divine Masculine is moving on from some situation that was, again, providing a blockage, but I feel like this is more solely to do with the Divine Masculine. So Divine Masculine is overcoming personal hurdles, personal obstacles right now. What is the Six of Wands about? About the Divine Masculine. What's the color Divine Feminine they're releasing? Knight of Cups. So if your Divine Masculine has been scared about coming forward, about expressing themselves, about releasing themselves, which is probably why I saw that Four of Pentacles before, keeping emotions pent up inside, your Divine Masculine is releasing that fear, is releasing that doubt, is going forward with confidence, knowing that they can be successful if they come to the Divine Feminine and say, this is how I truly feel. Not just coming as a page like, hey, let me reach out to you and say how I feel, but it's like with intent, with purpose, saying, I want to be this romantic person towards you. I want you to really know everything about how I feel. Now the bottom of the deck is the Sun reversed, and I feel like this is here because Divine Masculine, you're realizing that you can be confident in coming forward and expressing your emotions, expressing your feelings to your Divine Feminine. Like you're realizing that it's not that scary, that there are actual upsides to this situation. Like it's positive for you to express your feelings, and maybe in the past you would definitely think this is scary, but again, that's something that you're releasing. You're realizing that you can have a lot of success here. And that can be positive for you. Yeah, and I got the anchor and the ships. So I feel like Divine Masculine, you're releasing this anchor that's kept you in your emotions, kind of boiling and stewing within it and not being able to move forward. Because like when the anchor releases from the ship, it keeps it in place. You've been harboring your emotions, harboring your feelings, and not expressing yourself at all for anything. And you've been in that for a while, but now you're in the ship, you're releasing, you're going to new lands. You're realizing that you can confidently move past these mountains, move past the blocks that you've experienced for much of your life. You've been kind of this book of secrets to people in your life and even to yourself sometimes, but you're like opening that up. It's like you're reintroducing yourself to your own feelings, to the world, that type of thing. I actually want to get one more deck and just clarify this Knight of Cups. Okay, so what is this Knight of Cups about for the Divine Masculine? And I feel like some Divine Masculine may feel a bit misunderstood. And so they're kind of shedding all of the false skins, false layers that people maybe prefer to see, and you're breaking through and you're really owning and feeling your emotions, your own feelings, and letting it lead you somewhere. So what is this Knight of Cups about for Divine Masculine? Yeah, I got the Tower and I got the High Priestess. So it's like things have really shifted. Your perspective is so different and you're being guided by your kind of more psychic intuition, and you're allowing that to lead you to express yourself in the way that you need to. And I definitely feel like for some reasons, divine masculine, like the people around you may be like, why are you like this? What are you doing? This is weird. But again, you're going to be following this high priestess style, doing what you know you need to do, whether or not it makes sense, logical sense to anyone else in your life. You're going to be letting that lead you to where you need to go, to express yourself the way you need to, whether or not someone likes that opinion. And yeah, bottom of the deck is the King of Wands. So you're releasing your own vision for yourself, not the version of you that anyone else thought they knew or thought you were, basically. And I would just want to get one more card for some reason. One more card of Divine Masculine's message about release. Anything else we need to know? Yep, Wheel of Fortune. It's time to move forward. New things are happening, and more positive things are going to be happening as you continue to release those shells you've been living in and follow your intuition to express yourself how you need to, even if that means it's different than what other people in your life have been used to. It's like you're getting out of your own way. You're progressing forward. That is great. So the next card that we have for messages for the Divine Feminine from the Divine Masculine, we have the Sun. And that one said again, happy outcome, brilliant news, brilliant new ideas that lead to success. Have confidence in yourself. First of all, like I already mentioned, I feel like confidence for the Divine Masculine is on the rise. As you continue to release, you continue to go forward and see the positiveness and staying true to yourself. So let's see what this Sun card is about. Messages to the Divine Feminine from the Divine Masculine. What is this? Two of Wands in reverse. So it's like Divine Masculine saying that a decision has been made. I feel like Divine Masculine are saying with this, the decision has already been made that things are going to have a positive outcome between me and the Divine Feminine. Bottom of the deck is the Ace of Wands. Decision's already been made that we're going to have this new beginning, that we're going to have a happy outcome that's going to be successful. And again, going back to the first card where we talked about balance and divine timing. It's like the decision has already been made. It's just about waiting for perfect timing. So let's see. What is this decision? What is this Two of Wands about? We have the Knight of Wands in reverse. So the Knight of Wands in reverse is quite scattered. I feel like this is like hit it and quit it type of stuff. Okay, bottom of the deck is the Nine of Pentacles reverse. I feel like some Divine Masculine have realized that the way that they've been maybe being hit it and quit it style or just non-committal, that it's something that's not actually beneficial to them. It's not actually helping them feel any security or safety in their life. And so they're making the decision to kind of not be that way. What is this? What is this Two of Wands about? This decision that's been made. So I got the Lilies, which is about gifts and presents. Bottom of the deck again is a closed book. So I feel like Divine Masculine has realized that what they're truly wanting to do and how they're truly wanting to express themselves is to show some type of caring nature, to not be in kind of player mode and hit it and quit it mode, but instead to have expressions of themselves that's genuine and taking more time to realize that the little actions add up to things, and it's not just about, you know, being a playboy, but it's worth it to be like a gentleman or something like that, if that makes sense. And I feel like with this realization and with this decision to kind of turn away from the Knight of Wands in reverse energy and more into like the gentlemanly role, although of course the Divine Masculine can be a female as well, just for this example, they're realizing that that's how they're going to find success with their Divine Feminine. So what do we know about the decision that the Divine Masculine wants to tell the Divine Feminine about? So I got the Eight of Pentacles. Like I said, the Divine Masculine has made a decision to be like, I'm not going to be a playboy or playgirl. I'm going to be wanting to court. I'm going to be wanting to put in time and energy and effort to make little acts of kindness, little acts of love. It's like the 5 love languages, and one of them is about doing acts to show that you care. I feel like the Divine Masculine is seeing that it's the little acts that really are valuable and reflective of how they feel, not just the physical things. It's like realizing love is not sex, like they're not equal type of thing. Bottom of the deck is the five of Wands in the reverse. So yeah, realizing that they can and actually do want to put in time and energy and effort into this connection. So what else is Divine Feminine want to tell, sorry, the Divine Masculine want to tell the Divine Feminine? What else is the Divine Masculine? Okay. So we got the Nine of Pentacles reverse. The Divine Masculine realizes what makes them happy is not being single, not doing things the way they've always been doing it. They're realizing that there's some things they actually need another person for, that there's some things, some happiness and stability they get that they can't give themselves, that comes from another person. Bottom of the deck is the Eight of Swords reversed, so I feel like they may have come to this realization after a long time thinking about it. They realize that they can be the most successful, positive version of themselves. Yep, Two of Pentacles, they have to find the most balance in themselves with their Divine Feminine. And I got the Page of Wands in reverse. So I feel like, again, they're not wanting to just do something that's going to be short-lived or long-lasting. That's just about the physical. That their true happiness is going to come from figuring out a way to leave that behind and instead go for the more emotional route, go for the more genuine actions. I just keep feeling like language of love and expression, realizing that physical things don't add up to all of the happiness and sunshine that they want, that they are wanting that emotional level, which I feel like is why all of these wands over here and pentacles are in reverse. The Nine of Pentacles, Page of Wands, Knight of Wands in reverse, but over here we had the Page of Cups upright. It's like realizing and valuing the emotional expression and emotional connections that provide a lot of fulfillment that way, in a non-physical way that you can't see, but it provides just as much, if not more, happiness. So let's go to the last card, messages to the Divine Feminine, which is the Four of Fire, Four of Wands. So contentment, peace, and abundance, a happy home life, the successful completion of a project. And like we saw earlier, over here we had the Four of Wands in reverse, and that things are going to be balanced that have been blocking between the Divine Masculine and the Divine Feminine. So let's see what else is coming through. And I keep looking at the successful completion of a project. So I feel like Divine Masculine is saying that things are coming to completion. And when you complete one thing, you start another. And what's being completed by the Divine Masculine is the end of an important chapter, an ability to kind of, yeah, the Hierophant. So that's like my marriage commitment card. Seeing that there's an end. I feel like this is the end of old commitments to start the beginning of new commitments. The bottom of the deck is the Death card, which is transformation, which is exactly what I was feeling this was about. So let's see. What is this Hierophant card about? Ace of Cups. Divine Masculine saying, I'm ending old commitments and I'm wanting to start a new commitment, a renewal of the connection between us. And again, we have another Cups card coming up outright, or upright. Bottom of the deck is the Five of Wands reversed again. So it's like there's no more, there are going to be no more struggles. We're going to be able to have this contentment and abundance and peace in our lives. Especially for those of you who've been dealing with, again, some type of home situation that's been providing a challenge or a hurdle for you or your Divine Masculine to overcome, seeing that that's going to be closed out, that this Ace of Cups situation is going to come out between the Divine Feminine and Divine Masculine, and there's going to be no more fighting. It's like you'll be able to take like a deep breath, a deep sigh of relief, and like enjoy the moment, basically. What is the Moon reveal? Sorry, the Moon reverse. So I feel like yours are going to come out, things are going to be released. You'll be able to start a new cycle after that. Yep, bottom of the deck is the Seven of Cups reverse. So a decision will be made to release things, which we already got earlier with this release card. To let out your true feelings, to be authentic with whatever commitments were already existing, as well as the commitments you're wanting to come in. So we got the Strength reversed and the King of Wands. So Divine Masculine may have a little bit of doubts as they charge forward to end certain cycles and start new cycles with the Divine Feminine, but that's all going to be overcome. This King of Wands is on top of the Strength reverse. So even if sometimes Divine Masculine may feel a little bit self-conscious or unsure, they're going to be going towards their new beginning. So I have, yeah, the Ten of Pentacles and the Two of Pentacles. So again, balance is going to be happening. Balance and stability is going to be happening is what the Divine Masculine's wanting to tell the Divine Feminine. Just as the Divine Masculine already said, you know, I've realized that there's certain balance and certain kind of energy that I need in my life that's not just provided from myself, that's from another person and from you. I'm realizing that I want that balance with you. I want that stability with you. So that is my reading for kind of messages for the Divine Feminine from the Divine Masculine. Let me know in the comments if this resonates with you and how you guys have been doing. Thanks for watching my video, and I will see you in the next one.